Hi everybody, it's Tracie K, and I wanted to tell you about my song Marah. And how Marah had come about was I have a really good friend that I was kind of kicking around this song because I had asked her about her childhood growing up, and she said she grew up without a dad. So it kind of started the wheels turning inside of my head, because for me, I grew up with two parents. So I have two parents and I had a really great life. And just thinking in my head, what if I didn't grow up with one of them? Would I have been bitter? Or would I have, wondered where that parent was? And if, you have one parent, it doesn't necessarily mean that your life is not as good as someone with two parents. But for me, thinking about this song and writing this song, it was like a good story. And it comes true for a lot of people, just with one parent. And so how I came up with Marah was, there's a story of this lady, and her name is Naomi. And she marries this guy, and they have two sons. And their two sons get married to two girls. But what happens is, after about 10 years, the dad passes away, and Naomi is the mom. She's still alive, and her two sons also pass away. And so it's her left with her two daughters-in-law, Orpah and Ruth. And so she tells her daughters-in-law, hey, you know what? Go back to your families, because back in the olden days, if a husband died, then the children would take care of their mom. But because in this situation there was no kids, that's why Naomi had said, hey, go back with your families. Her one daughter-in-law, Orpah, says, okay, and she leaves and she goes on her way. But the other daughter-in-law, Ruth, says, no, I'm going to stay with you. Where you go, I'm going to go. And so Naomi and Ruth go back to a town called Judah, which is where Naomi grew up. And the whole family sees them, and they're like, Naomi, you came back. But Naomi is bitter because she's lost her husband and she's lost her sons. And she says, hey, don't call me Naomi, call me Marah. And Marah actually means bitter. So that's how I came up with this song. And that's the story of Marah.